All right, we go on through the next couple of days. The calm before the storm. I'm First Alert meteorologist Tevin Rudin. Our storm right now is about 2,500 miles away across portions of Colorado and also New Mexico. But this storm is on the move across the central U.S. into Arkansas, Missouri, portions of Alabama, and also Mississippi alike. And look, they're still on the northern hand side, just enough cold air to squeak out ice and snow across the mid-Missouri River Valley. Then we get to New England, and at this point, I actually think now some of the guidance wants to strengthen the storm, bringing in heavier amounts of snowfall for some. Now, right now, is that storm, again, still trying to come into the picture, at the very least with some of the cloud coverage in the upper levels of the atmosphere. There's a new disturbance here, and this one's actually much weaker. In fact, we're going to see it weaken over the course of time today and early tomorrow morning. Those clouds will break apart. The winds become a bit more breezier, which today they've already gusted 25 to maybe even 30 miles an hour near Fitchburg and Worcester at 25 miles an hour. Lawrence closer to 20 miles an hour. We're still anticipating that to be the case, but what will likely happen with those gusty winds, that will also bring in drier air too, such that the clouds break apart. So for the next couple of hours, they're still spotty here or there. Not a lot of rainfall coming down the line today. In fact, sprinkles at best, and those are breaking apart too. Dry skies tonight and clear skies and cool temperatures. Look at that. Right around 23 degrees for an overnight low in Boston, but it gets even colder further away from the city. 19 in Lowell tonight, 18 in both Fitchburg and also Worcester as well. Across Manchester, right around 19 to perhaps 20 degrees. That's the actual air temperature, but the wind chill, or the feels like temperature, is much colder. So Friday morning, that is the day to layer up, specifically for the kiddos headed to the bus stop. But if you're headed to catch a train or the T as well, please keep that in mind. On Friday, highs are right around 34. That is the calm before the storm. So if you have last minute preparations, I think that's the best day to do it before we hit the weekend when everybody, rushes to the store. 35 on Saturday. It's a chilly day. Clouds are entering the picture a bit more, and that will be the onset or the start of our next storm, which will predominantly be or carry out through the day on Sunday at about 35 degrees. That's crucial because right along the coast where that warmer air does lie, that cuts down on the snowfall potential, at the very least snow mixed in with rain. So you're talking about a real slushy mess from the North Shore down towards the South Shore and Weymouth and in Hingham too and in Plymouth, because the water temperatures are about 44 to maybe even 45 degrees. So with an east wind dominant storm, that will usher in some of the warmer air, again, cutting down the totals across the coast. Farther away and across the interior, now the snow starts to add up here closer to half a foot, if not more than that, from Leominster to Haverhill to Portsmouth and Manchester as well. Check back in at about 4 o'clock later on today. We're going to get a new update on our snowfall forecast. One thing that I am watching is the overall track of this storm. If it becomes an inside runner, meaning it's inside the benchmark, which is at 40 degrees north, 70 west, that allows warmer air to work its way in on the southern hand side of the storm, and that's what cuts down on the snow potential across southern portions of New England. When you go across the eastern track of this, though, that brings in more colder air. However, because the overall storm itself will be towards the south a bit more, then we don't see the snow push across the interior, and it's predominantly across the coast. All being said, though, this will likely be a stout system on the way. That's why we've issued the first alert for Sunday. Outside of that, look at next Tuesday and Wednesday. Even though our air mass is warming up, temperatures are 40 to 50 degrees. I think we have a very windy storm and wet storm with a lot of rainfall on the way next Wednesday. So we're watching two systems at play at the very least for the next 10 days.